Want the video to be monetized as long as, well, it's official. It's officially getting into spring and summer. The first day or first morning of me walking outside and my camera is fogged up because of the humidity outside is finally here. If you've ever had to shoot anything in the summertime in the South or like Florida or the Bahamas or whatever, then you know what I'm talking about with this whole foggy thing. It's literally just because of condensation on the lens, and it takes like 20 minutes for it to adjust. When we were at the when we were shooting in the Bahamas, we actually had to put our cameras outside for at least like an hour before we had to shoot anything, so that the cameras and the glass and everything could like acclimate to the weather, especially when we woke up, because we keep the room pretty cold. And it was probably the worst I've ever seen it. Like, it took forever because there was no wind. Typically, if there's wind, the lens, for some reason, it like adapts a lot faster. But if there's no wind, you're gonna be waiting a while. Yesterday's video, I prefaced towards the end when I was working on the client video that I hope that I hope it doesn't get like copyright, or like YouTube doesn't strike it for copyright, because I was using the Office theme song. Well, it ended up getting that copyright like flag or whatever. So I was given two options: either dispute it, which I have no right to dispute it, or, well, I guess three: dispute it, live with it, and just not be able to monetize the video, or it gave me an interesting option I've never seen before. I can actually mute the section of that. And since I ended up doing a third one for two reasons. One, just out of curiosity, because I've never seen that before, and then two, I wanted to see actually how it actually worked. And just the theme song didn't really seem very like important to the video, so I was okay muting it. Sometimes if like there's like talking or stuff over it, then I'll just deal with it not being monetized, because it contributes to the story of the video. I figured since it was a video about a video, I didn't think that long story short, the muting actually worked, and I didn't know YouTube offered that, but that's kind of cool. Do you remember when Kanye made that little ad on the Super Bowl, like where it's just his phone and he was talking about the sale on his website? Well, I decided at the time to pick up a pair of his Yeezy pods for like $20, just because, I mean, it was a good deal, and I mean, how can he pass something like that up? And I think there was a lot of intrigue into like just seeing the things, and I mean, for $20, it's like it's worth it. Well, that was like 5-6 months ago, something like that, and I actually have the footage of me ordering it from 4 months ago. I'm on Yeezy's website. $20. Now, that's not really my style, but I also was raised that $200 to $20 is not a bad discount, and I was raised to always take advantage of a good deal, and I ordered them. Well, I got a email today letting me know that they're actually out for delivery. So I really don't know what to expect. Like, I don't even know if I'm actually gonna wear them. I don't know if I'm the kind of guy that can pull those off. But it was a good deal, and you can't pass something like that up, you know? So I just listened back to that. The reason that it sounds really, really weird is because the microphone was actually in this thing. The shot was cool, but the audio, I'm also on a run, if you couldn't tell. It's very wet. Philosophy with videos and monetization with videos, primarily with YouTube, is I obviously, like, that's the goal. Like, I obviously want to be paid, and I think everybody should be paid for whatever they do creatively, or whatever service they provide to the world. But on the other side of that, I think, for me at least, I try to hold myself to I was using this to hold you up so I could put the text up there. In any event, I try to hold myself to I want the video to be monetized as long as the story is intact, as long as the video is intact, meaning that like if I have to mute a section, I don't want that to be like a vital section that makes the video complete. I don't want that taken out of the video and a means to like be able to make it eligible for monetizing. Or another thing is like if I feel like a song that's copywritten and I don't have license for that really just helps serve the video, then I'm okay putting that in there and risk not being monetized in an effort to further the story and further the impact of whatever story that I'm trying to tell. And one of the reasons I'm able to do that is because I'm able to make videos like every single day or pretty much every day. So one or two videos that aren't monetized, that's okay. That's not the reason that I'm making the videos. I'm making the videos mostly to, one, help inspire you, inform you, entertain you, or whatever the multitude of things, but also to express myself creatively and be able to just talk about things that I genuinely care about. And hopefully whoever's watching like whatever video it is actually cares about what I'm talking about too, or at the very least I present a thought-provoking thought or whatever to the person. That's the goal. That's the overarching goal of making these videos, especially on YouTube. And basically everything that I'm trying to say is if I lose monetization like on a couple of videos because of that, I'm okay with that, and that's something that I've kind of thought about before, and that's the guiding principle I try to have with my videos. Now, some people will disagree with me on that, and that's totally fine. That's just my personal thing, and if anything, that's probably terrible advice. But that's just my like way of making sure that I'm making videos for the right reasons, because I spent a long time doing things or doing like creative things for the wrong reasons, and well, this is just a better way for me to approach it. Also, it said that those Easy Pods are out for delivery, but that was 2.5 hours ago. Will they get here today? I don't know. It finally came. I'm gonna set up like a proper like unboxing. I'm gonna do an unboxing with my iPhone for shorts, and then for you for give me a second.